Hello and welcome to The Perfect Story Life Zero. Today, we begin the story of Frenzy Leveling Up System. This is a tale of a young man named Alas Tianyun, the young lord of the majestic Merak Palace, a place of breathtaking beauty built on a snow-covered mountain peak under a bright blue sky, where white falcon-like dragons soar through the air. But for Alas, this beautiful place is a cage of shame and weakness. We find him in a remote training ground desperately practicing with a spear. Whoosh, shh, whoosh. He swings the weapon with all his might, but his body is weak. He has no blood energy, the fundamental power of this world. Gasping for air, he thinks to himself, "No blood energy, no real practice. Huh?" He swings again, harder. "No!" he shouts out loud. He pushes himself further, movements becoming frantic. "Maybe I'm just not working hard enough." The spear swooshes through the air, but his body is failing. He breathes heavily. Until, with a final effort, he brings the spear down. Thud! It strikes the ground. He stands bent over, holding the spear for support, his breathing ragged. He tries to walk, but can barely stand, using the spear as a crutch. Then, the spear slips and falls with a loud clank, and Alas collapses onto the cold stone, coughing weakly. Suddenly, a gentle voice calls out, "My lord." It is Leon, a beautiful and kind disciple. She walks over with a winter jacket. "Why are you out here practicing again? You may hurt yourself." She helps him into the jacket. Alas insists he is okay, but Leon reminds him, "You are the young lord of this Merak Palace. You need to take care of yourself. Master ordered me to bring you back to the main hall. She must be worried, seeing you like this." Alas simply replies, Leon sighs and says, "Alas, how many times do I need to repeat it for you?" At the sound of his name, Alas looks at her, his face filled with a deep sadness. "Sister Leon," he says. "What?" she asks. He pauses, then says with heartbreaking honesty, "Without blood energy, I may really die of practicing, yeah?" He takes a shaky breath, and his expression hardens with fierce determination. "That being the case, I won't give up so easily." Leon can only look on, worried and sad, and softly says, "My lord." They walk back towards the main palace. But as they enter the grand courtyard and pass groups of female disciples, the atmosphere changes. Whispers and gossip begin to swirl. "Oh, it's him. What's he doing here? Tuck, why is the master still keeping such a waste around?" A voice from the crowd sneers. "All because of his aunt, I guess. Otherwise, a trash like him would have been kicked out already." The insults grow louder, overlapping in his mind. A coward, hiding behind women. Turd. Loser. Trash. Alas walks with his head down, feeling the weight of their judgment. He thinks to himself, "They are disgusted with me because I am a waste who would die of practicing. I am the son of the previous palace master." He remembers a painful truth. In Merak Palace, a rule clearly states that the palace master is not allowed to marry or have children during her incumbency. My very existence is a shame still unaccounted for to this day. He clenches his fist tightly. They finally enter the main hall, where the master, Shi Shu-yun, awaits. She is an elegant and powerful woman. "Tianyun, you are finally here," she says, her tone slightly chiding but fond. "You must have sneaked off to practice again." She looks at him with deep concern. "You don't look well. Are you all right?" Alas replies, "I am fine, Aunt." It's important to know that Aunt Shi is not related to him by blood. Alas' mother, the previous master, entrusted him to Shi Shuyun's care. In his memories, she has always been like a protective older sister, raising him with immense effort and love. "What are you thinking about?" she asks, and then gently knocks on his head. "I don't blame you for practicing, but don't go too far, or I won't indulge you. By the way, I have something for you." She hands him a beautifully wrapped box. Alas opens it, and a warm golden light spills out. Inside is a small pulsating orb. "A dragon blood elixir," he whispers, shocked. This elixir is incredibly precious. It can greatly replenish the very blood energy he lacks. It must have cost a great deal," he stammers. Master Shi's smile is warm but strained. "Indeed, accept it and take it. It can improve your energy significantly. That's all that matters." When Alas tries to protest, she holds up a hand. "No more excuses. Restore your body well, and that's your greatest repayment. Do you understand?" At that moment, Leon rushes in. "Master, the Empyrean sect is here." Alas's eyes widen. "The Empyrean sect," he mutters. To understand the significance, you must know the power structure of this world. At the top is the divine kingdom, followed by the empire. Below them are great houses, then sects, and finally palaces. The Empyrean sect is a full level higher than Merak Palace. Master Shi's expression turns stern. "Tianyun, I have to handle these matters now. Do take good rest." She then commands her disciples, "All disciples follow me," and marches out. Alas is left alone, feeling guilty. The Empyrean sect is here to coerce Merak Palace, and I'm too weak to help with anything. It's all my fault. He stands in the hall, clutching the elixir box, lost in dark thought. Suddenly, the door creaks open. His eyes snap open to see a smug group of male disciples, led by a young man named Fang Chen. They swagger in. Fang Chen speaks with arrogant condescension. "My lord, would you be so kind to give us that dragon blood elixir?" He smirks. "We are only a few steps away from a breakthrough now. Even if you take it, it won't make any difference. So why don't you hand it over?" Alas knows these men. They are lackeys forced into the palace by the Empyrean sect, here to spy and cause trouble. He stands his ground, his grip tightening on the box, and looks Fang Chen directly in the eye. His voice is cold and firm. "What if I say no, Fang Chen?" And that is where we will leave it for now. The stage is set for Alas's defiance. What will happen next? Will he be forced to give up the elixir? And when will his frenzy system finally awaken? If you want to see Alas shock everyone who ever looked down on him, make sure to subscribe to the Perfect Story Life Zero. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.